Hello, Xcellence family. This is Kristina Suengas, Xcellence Mortgage and Title Agent Concierge. I'm here on this Monday to kick off the week. I have an opportunity to sit down with Madeline King, our Xcellence Mortgage loan officer. And we wanted to talk with you a little bit today, Madeline, let our agents know about a program we have available that could be a great tool, especially as we navigate these changing environments that we have now with rising interest rates and a little bit of a slowdown in the market. Good morning, Madeline. How are you today?
I'm doing well, Kristina. How about yourself?
Doing good, thank you.
Awesome. Well, hello, Xcellence family. And yes, it's a welcome opportunity to go ahead and talk about some of the things that we can do here at Xcellence Mortgage with this ever-changing market that we're in right now. As we're all, very well aware, the rates have gone up, and quite frankly, it makes it difficult for people to be able to qualify. Those that qualified in the past 6-8 months, a year ago, are struggling with being able to qualify now. But the good news is there are programs out there designed to help in this type of situation where you may be wanting to purchase. Real estate is always an investment. So if you do want to purchase a property as an investment, in which we do have many borrowers doing that, still you can qualify even though rates are higher than they've been in the past, with a program that's called debt service coverage ratio. For short, it's DSCR. You may have heard about this in the past. It's becoming very popular right now. The beauty of this program is that they will take your rental activity, or I should say rental area activity, and allow that to cover what is going to be your mortgage payment.
Oh, so
that
it's not
covers,
just the
yeah. So the beauty is, if as long as the rent that's being collected in the area is going to be able to cover the mortgage that the new property is going to have, you qualify. So the coverage ratio takes care of the rent and the mortgage, and we're using this quite often. Many people are purchasing with that. It does require a higher down payment. Your typical 20%, some cases 25, will lower the rate a little bit so that your potential rent in the area will be able to be covered. So it's really a good program because it's no qualifying necessary. You don't necessarily have to show income docs, W-2s, or pay stubs. You just really need the assets and for the mortgage to be covered by the rental area. And it's a great thing. We've having a lot of success with that. A lot of people are buying with that program right now.
Now, Madeline, is there a higher credit score requirement, or is there a catch with the credit?
You actually can do it with a 680 or above. Of course, the higher your credit score, the better your rate will be, which will lower the mortgage payment, and the rent will qualify. Now, in reality, you do always want to have a lower rate because you pay less in interest. But at this point, rents are so high that it's almost difficult to not be able to qualify with a DSCR program.
So it sounds like this is really a program that could shift in our favor, in our buyers' favor, especially if they're looking to move, let's say, between one property and another. They could purchase that new property based on the rental. I mean, there's so many scenarios that we could present with this that provide an opportunity.
So that's a good point, because you do have to have a primary residence when you're buying with this program. This is an investment property. So they won't allow this program for somebody that's buying a new home for a first-time home buyer. That would have to, this is strictly for investment purposes. Now, if you already have a property you're living in and you buy this and this as an investment, and in the future you decide to move into that property, that's fine. You can do that. It's no restriction on that. But you must own a property already to be able to qualify for the debt service credit ratio.
Okay, that's a key point there.
Yeah,
I would encourage our agents. I mean, no client scenario is alike to another. And I think the great thing to know is that we have Madeline on board. We have Xcellence Mortgage here to assist. We work with over 20 different lenders. And you know what might work for one client may not work for another. So I always highly suggest to just reach out to us, allow Madeline to take a look at the scenario and give you a few options if need be. But many programs are arising
absolutely.
from
Yeah,
the market
absolutely.
shifting and just knowing, I mean, some of them change weekly, daily. So it's good to know what's out there, what's available, right?
Correct. And a lot of times, like you said, because the market is shifting, lenders are also making adjustments. So, you know, whenever, you know, they're suffering too. So they're not closing loans either. So what they're doing is they're doing adjustments wherever they can to be able to, you know, help borrowers continue to purchase. So while we have a plethora of lenders that we go to, they all have a little different niche on the, you know, on their side. So some of them do this, some of them do that. And so where one scenario may not fit, that's the beauty of being a broker. I have another lender that I can place this with, that I can look and see which is going to be the best transaction for each borrower, because every borrower is a little different. Than, you know, and it's not one size fits all, but there are options. And while lenders are, you know, also moving things around and trying to get, you know, some programs going that haven't been, you know, pretty, you know, fluent in the past, we are still seeing that they're making adjustments to make things work.
Well, an easy way to get a hold of us and run that scenario by is to book a consultation or a time appointment with Xcellence Mortgage and Madeline. I'd like to show you how that's done through a new link that we've created. Some of you may have heard about it. It's xcellencemortgage.com/apply. I'm going to share how that would look with you now. And basically, once you're there, you come to this homepage, xcellencemortgage.com/apply. You scroll down, and your client or yourself, you can book this for your client to get in touch with Madeline. You can apply online. This is for your do-it-yourself type of client that would like to go ahead and just get approved right away. The second one is through Zoom. You can invite the agent as well, so you can be part of the meeting. And lastly is a phone application. So really, it's up to the client to determine how they'd like to reach us. But if they're not quite ready to apply just yet, and let's say you as the agent have questions, you can click this last option here, which is consultation. You know, call us, you're not quite ready to apply, block off some time so that we can discuss your particular scenario. Some borrowers aren't ready right away, but they would like to discuss options and put a plan in place. And we're happy to help you do that. What I like most about this feature, Madeline, and I think you could agree, is the client can basically book that time. So they're not playing phone tag, and they have, you know, a scheduled time on their calendar. Madeline blocks her time so that we are available. They get a checklist of what's required for the meeting. They even get a reminder 1 hour before, 10 minutes before. It's a very efficient way of connecting your client to Xcellence Mortgage, and then you can also be part of that call as well. So I highly encourage you to use that link if you haven't. Very efficient. Madeline is here and able to assist, and Xcellence Mortgage does work with so many different lenders that we are most likely to find a fit for your client.
We'll look everywhere we can make the loan fit, you know. And like Kristina was saying, the beauty of the website is that, you know, your borrower can accommodate a time that works for them. And, you know, and it'll block my time out too, because often, you know, when we try and reach out, they're at work or they can't or they don't know. And so it's really helpful for them. And while they may not want to do the application on their own, some do, and it's great. It moves the process faster, but others, you know, would like to have someone to help them with that. And either way is fine. You know, the idea is to get them going and progress quicker with their path to homeownership.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time today, Madeline. I wish everybody a wonderful week. Just remember, we're here to support you. Anything you might need, don't hesitate to call us, reach out to us. Use that link, excellencemortgage.com/apply. Run your scenarios by us. I'm sure they're out there and they're getting more interesting as we move forward in this market. But know that we're here. We're your support team. We're here to help. And as agent concierge, I'm delighted to help you with anything I might be able to assist with on the mortgage or title side. Madeline, thank you so much for your time, for supporting our agents. And we appreciate you and we wish you all a wonderful week.
Awesome, terrific. Thank you, Kristina.
Thank you. Bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye-bye.